Today we are going to have the Cuban ham and Swiss thin crust pizza, and it's Cuban inspired. It's one of those artisan stone fire pizzas from Private Selection. Ooh la la.
Ooh, where's that from?
It's from Ralph's, because this cat is one fancy cat. And he can afford the finer things in life, as you can see. So this thing has olive oil grana padano sauce. Ooh, I don't know what half of those things are. Creme fraiche, mustard sauce. I know what both of those things are. Bacon and pickles. And so like a Cuban is like a sandwich with Swiss cheese. Cubano, yeah, with Swiss cheese and like pork. Usually it's got mustard, or not usually, it's got mustard, pickles. Sometimes it's got like butter on it and like salt on the bread or something. Depends on who you ask. I'm kind of iffy on this one. Their last pizza, the Private Selection pizza, artisan stone fired, was pretty tasty. Like the bread was kind of like almost like a like naan bread. It's more like a flatbread than it is a pizza. So I'm pretty excited. But that mustard sauce, creme fraiche mustard sauce, kind of iffy. Never had a pizza with that. So it's cooking in the oven right now. We'll see how it goes. So we got all these kinds of pork on it. So it's like ham cut in two different ways, and maybe even some bacony kind of ham. And then you've got your little pickle pieces, almost like a relish. The cheese is Swiss, which I actually don't really like Swiss cheese that much. So two things that are gonna be kind of weird and iffy is a mustard sauce, which I mean, I don't think it's gonna be gross. I just think it's gonna be different. That's why it's like calling it a pizza is kind of iffy. Because if you tell somebody like, hey, you wanna come over for pizza and a game? And then you serve this, they might be annoyed. Or they might just be like, there's something wrong with this pizza because it's not pizza. So part of it is you just gotta preface it by saying like, or by calling it its proper name, which is more of like a flatbread. That way they're prepared. They're not expecting like tomato sauce and mozzarella and all this other stuff. But I think it looks really good. We're gonna eat it outside because the inside of the house smells like jackfruit because some jackfruit was cut in here. So we'll continue it in a moment. So it smells actually really pleasant. The bread is nice. Like I said, it's almost like a flatbread or a naan, like Indian naan if you had that. And if you look at it, it's like pretty thin. And the toppings, yeah, you definitely taste that mustard, but it's not like hard, like this hard mustard. It's almost like a deli mustard. It is good mustard, but it's mostly creamy. It's like creamy with a mustardy sauce, and then you get that like super hammy, salty hammy flavor. No, precious meat. Now let's try the crust. Oh, it's like a flatbread. And the pickles aren't too strong. And it's not all like watery and stuff like that, which is what I was really worried about. It's actually really good. It's like, I would almost say like, you know, if I ordered this at a fancy restaurant or a nice restaurant, I'd be like, oh, this is actually a pretty good dish. Like, this is pretty cool. I enjoy this. Like I said, don't tell your friends that you're having pizza and they're gonna come over and expect a pizza because this isn't it. But this is actually really pleasant. Like, the big thing is like the bread's super good. Like the crust is good and like the flavors themselves are really good. It tastes like the ingredients are high quality. I mean, they could be low quality, but I can't tell the difference. So I'd say this is a win. Definitely a win. Would I get it again? Yeah, I'll be back afterward. So I finished the pizza, and I definitely want a second slice. You had the pizza. What do you think?
Yeah, it's good. Really good.
Yeah. You were like, not sure if you'd get it again because you really liked the first one better. It was I think it was like German inspired with some bacon something or other. She really liked
cream sauce.
Cream sauce also. But which I like the other one also, but I thought this one like with that, because the primary thing with this was like, sorry, I got like food on my face probably, is like the primary flavor is ham and bread.
and then you've got that sauce. Like, it was the kind of thing where it's like, if you had this as a sandwich, it was an awesome sandwich, or it was a really good sandwich. It was like kind of toasty and crispy and warm, and just, it was good. It was a good pork sandwich pizza flatbread thing. And so $4, and I think it was even on sale for like $2.50 for like, if you buy, you know, 2 of them, so like $5 for 2. That was a steal, so I would totally get that again. Yeah, definitely. So totally delicious.
And what
It's a
flavor's
win.
up next?
Up flavor, I don't know. There were a couple more flavors. Some of them looked pretty good. Some of them looked iffy. This was an iffy one, and I thought it was really good. I thought they executed well. So, anyways, good on you, Private Selection.